The Nanny. At 20 years old, Daniel begins to recall strange, tender memories from his childhood, fragments of a woman cloaked in white. She was tall and beautiful, with long black hair that flowed like silk as she moved. He remembers her clearly, the gentle touch of her hand, the lullabies she would hum softly as she watched over him, and the sense of calm she brought with her presence. But whenever he asks his parents about her, they insist she never existed. Just an imaginary friend, they say. Still the memories linger, too vivid, too comforting to ignore. Unable to let go of the feeling, Daniel turns to his elderly neighbor, Mrs. Morton. When he describes the woman, Mrs. Morton grows quiet. After a long pause, she shares a story he's never heard before. Years ago, a woman named Eliza lived in their house. She was young, striking, and had been romantically involved with a prominent, married doctor. The affair was kept secret, but things changed when Eliza became pregnant and refused to end it. In a desperate bid to protect his reputation, the doctor took matters into his own hands. He drowned her in the bathtub. Her death was staged as an accident. For a while, the truth remained hidden, until someone who had seen the doctor acting strangely that night came forward. The scandal destroyed his career, and not long after, he died in a car crash. But Eliza's story didn't end with her death. Her spirit, bound by grief and maternal longing, never left. She had lost a child before ever getting the chance to hold it, and that pain rooted itself deep in her soul. Over the years, the house changed hands many times, but no family with children ever moved in. Not until Daniel. He was the first, a child living in the very space Eliza once called home. To her, it was a sign. She returned, drawn by the presence of someone small, someone she could love, someone she could imagine was her own. Daniel, too young to question, welcomed the comfort she offered, the lullabies, the games, the quiet companionship. She cared for him gently, lovingly, and he grew up with the quiet certainty that someone was watching over him. Years later, as Daniel unravels the truth of Eliza's life and death, her ghost begins to awaken from the illusion. She comes to understand the terrible reality. The boy she believed was her son had a life, a mother, a name that was never hers to claim. Her love, once pure and maternal, had twisted into something painful, clinging and obsessive. She had become trapped in the echo of her loss, reliving the love she never got to give. Her story ends not with vengeance or horror, but with heartbreak. A woman who loved too deeply, who couldn't move on. A soul forever seeking the child that never came, until a stranger's child stirred her longing back to life. For more stories like follow or subscribe, drop a comment with your thoughts or any story suggestions you'd love to see next.